So today we are going to start a new chapter, that is acid, bases and salts. So now why do we need to study about it? Because some substances in nature are acid, some substances in nature are bases and some are salts. Now these acid, bases and salts, how can we categorize them? How can we say that this substance is acid, this substance is base? Firstly we can taste it. By tasting we can say that yes, it is and acid, it is a base. How? Because acid are sour in taste. If we talk about the acids are sour in taste. Okay? In taste. It is the nature of acid. Now if we talk about the bases. So bases are bitter in taste. Okay? Bases are bitter in taste. Now, so this acid and bases, by tasting we can say that particular substance is acid or the other substance is base. But in nature all the acids and all the bases cannot be tasted. They may be harmful, they may be poisonous. So then how can we know that whether a substance is acid or a base? Then for that we use indicators. Okay, now what are indicators? Indicators are the chemicals and they are also referred to as dye. And we use these indicators to test whether a substance is an acid or a base. How we can test that? When we put an indicator in a particular substance and there is a color change in it, then we say that it is an acid or it is an base. So by the help of indicators, we say that a particular substance is acid or a base. So now if we talk about the indicators, so indicators are of two types. They may be synthetic, they may be natural indicators. Synthetic indicators which are made by the use of the chemicals, and natural indicators which are made by the natural substances. If we talk about the example of synthetic indicators, it is phenolphthalein. Okay, phenolphthalein, when we put phenolphthalein in the acid or the base, then there is the color change, and due to that we are able to recognize that it is an acid or it is a base. Now if we talk about the natural indicator. So the natural indicator are litmus paper. Litmus paper is obtained from the lichens. Okay, lichens are naturally occurring organisms which are present in the nature, and from that this litmus paper is obtained and it is purple in color. Okay, then is the China rose indicator. China rose indicator is made naturally from the China rose flower, okay, by mixing it with the hot water, and then we can extract the indicator. Then is the turmeric indicator. We can mix the turmeric with water and then we can use it as an indicator. Now we will know that what are the color changes which occur when we put the indicators in the acid or the base. So if we talk about the color changes in the acid or the bases of the indicators, so if we talk about phenolphthalein indicator, if it is put in an acid, it will be colorless, and in bases it will be pink. Then litmus paper, in acid blue litmus paper will turn into red, and in bases red litmus paper will turn into blue. Then China rose indicator, in acid if we put this indicator it will turn pink or magenta color, and if we put in bases it will turn into green color. Next is the turmeric indicator. If we put in the acid it will retain its original color, that is yellow, and in bases it will give the red color. So now these are the list of the indicators as well as the substances which we have taken. Now what are the reactions, means what are the color change with the indicators when we put the indicators in these substances. So first one is the litmus paper. Now if we put the litmus paper in the lemon juice, what will be the color change? So if we put the blue litmus, then it will turn into red. It means it is an acid. Then if we put the litmus paper in the tamarind solution, then again the blue litmus paper will be turning into red. Again it means it is an acid. And again if we put the litmus paper in the vinegar, again blue will turn into red. It means it is an acid. Now when we are putting the litmus paper, blue litmus paper in the baking soda solution, so this red litmus paper is into the baking soda solution, it turns blue. It means it is a base. Then in the soap solution also it turns red to blue. Again it is a base. Then salt solution, no effect. In the sugar also no effect. So when the litmus paper is turning blue to red in a substance, it means that substance is acid, and when the red litmus is turning into blue in a substance, it means that substance is a base. So now we will perform the activity to see that these changes which we have written here are exactly the same when we perform the activity or not. So first we will perform the activity with the litmus paper. Now, according to the chart, let us perform the activity that how the indicators, that is China rose, then turmeric indicator and litmus paper are able to show us that whether a particular substance is acid or a base. So one by one we will perform the experiment with each of the indicators. So now let us see what are the things we have taken. Here is the lemon juice. Here is the lemon juice. Then we have taken this tamarind. Then this is the vinegar, this is baking soda, then this is the soap solution, this is salt, and this is sugar. So these are the things which we have taken, and we will perform the activity with these substances. So now first we will perform the activity with this litmus paper. So let us try. We will take this lemon juice in the bowl. As we have to perform with so many indicators, so we cannot put the indicators in this here. So I have taken this lemon juice in this bowl. Now I'll put this this litmus paper here, and if it is changing its color, that is blue to red, it means it is acid. So you can see here that this is changing its color from blue to red. So this shows the presence of acid in it. Now we have taken this tamarind solution here. Now we'll pour this litmus paper and try to see that whether it is changing the color or not. So let us try. So again you can see the color of this litmus paper has turned from blue to red. It means this tamarind consists of acid in it. So this is also a acid. So vinegar here, and then again we'll test. You can see here this blue litmus is changing into red. So this vinegar also consists of acid. So this is also an acid. Now this is the baking soda. This is somewhat red color. If we put in this baking soda, if this red turns into blue, it means this is an base. So here you can see it has turned into blue, as you can see here. Yes. So this is the basic solution which turns the red litmus blue. This is the soap solution, and this is all. If it is basic, it will turn this red litmus into blue. So let us try. So you can see here this red color is becoming blue. Okay. After some time it will be becoming blue. See the result is becoming blue. So it means this soap solution is also basic. Here in this sugar and salt solution, that whether the color of this litmus paper is changing or not. So when we are putting it here in the salt solution, no color change is taking place. Again, if we put this in sugar, then also no salt solution is taking place. It means, what does it show? It shows that this salt and sugar, they are neither basic nor acidic in nature. Now let us try with the China rose indicator. It is also a natural indicator. So when we are putting this China rose indicator in the acid, it will turn into pink, and in a base it will turn into green. So when we are putting the lemon juice here, in the lemon juice, this China rose indicator, it is turning into pink. It means it is an acid. Again in the tamarind also it is turning into pink. It means it is an acid. Then in the vinegar also, when we put, it turns into pink. It means it is an acid. Now in the baking soda, when we are putting the China rose solution, then it turns green. It means it is a base. In soap solution also it turns green. It means it is a base. But when we are putting in the salt solution and sugar solution, no effect can be seen. It means they are neither acid nor base. We will start with this China rose indicator. Now what changes does it occurs in acid and the basis is that if we put this China rose indicator in the acid, then that acid will turn into pink, that is magenta pink. Now if we put this into base solution, it will turn into green. So let us see whether that happens or not. Okay, so one by one, this is the lemon solution and let us pour this here. So we'll put some more amount to see whether the color change is taking place or not. So here you can see the color change has taken place. It is becoming pink. So it means that this lemon juice consists of acid. Now we will try with this tamarind. Let us put this in the tamarind solution. With the help of a dropper we'll put. So here you can see this has also turned into pink color. Some more if we put. You can see the color of this tamarind has changed into pink, which is magenta green. So this also consists of acid. Now again we'll try with this vinegar. We'll put this in the vinegar as well. Let us observe the changes now. This has also turned into pink color. So this shows that these are the things which consist of acid. Now again we'll try with some of the substances. This is the baking soda solution. Now we'll put this China rose indicator here and try to see what is the color change. Put some here. As you can see here, it is changing to green. Yes, you can see here, this is changing into green. So this shows that this is a base. Now we will try this with the soap solution. It is already green, so the color will be more green. It will be clear. Actually the soap which I had used is green, so that is why. And here you can see it has become more green. It means this is also a base. Now if we put here in this salt solution or sugar solution, there will be no change at all. Here also if you put, there will be no change at all. It means the salt and sugar, they are neutral, or we can say they don't have the acidic or the basic nature. Now we will start with the turmeric indicator. So when we put the turmeric indicator in the acid substance, the yellow color of the turmeric remain as it is, but when we are putting it in the basic solution, it turns into red. So when we are putting in lemon juice, we know now from the litmus paper test and the China rose test, we have known that it is an acid. So when we are putting the turmeric indicator, so there is no color change, it is remaining yellow, it means it is an acid. Now again, if we talk about the tamarind also, when we are putting the turmeric solution, it is remaining yellow, so it is also an acid. And in the vinegar also, it is turning yellow, so it is an acid. But when we are putting in this baking soda solution, it is turning into red. It means it is a base. And when we are putting it into the soap solution, it again turns into red. It means it is a base. But when we are putting into salt and sugar solution, no effect can be seen. They are neither acid, they are neither base. Now, at last we will perform with the turmeric indicator and see the changes by performing the activity in the. Next we will try with this turmeric indicator. Okay, so this turmeric indicator, if we put this turmeric indicator or turmeric solution in the basic solution, it will become red, and if we put this in the acid solution, it will be remaining yellow. What the color is it? Okay, it is having. So let us try. This is the lemon solution. We will pour here the turmeric solution, and let us see what happens. So here you can see when we are pouring this turmeric solution here in this lemon, no color change, means the yellow color of the turmeric is remaining as it is, so it means it is an acid. Tamarind in other bowl so that it would be clear to us. Okay, let's take this here. Now we'll put the turmeric solution here, and as you can see, no changes are taking place. Try with this vinegar. We'll put the turmeric solution here. Here you can see no color change. It means this is also an acid. Now we'll put the turmeric solution in the baking soda solution. If it turns red, it means this is a base. So you can see here it is turning red. Again, let us put some more. So now you can see this color. Yes, so this is a base. Now we talk about this turmeric solution when we are putting it in the soap solution, what is the color change? If it also turns red, you can see here it is also turning red. Yes, so it means this is also a base. So when we are putting a turmeric solution in a base, it turns red. So now we'll put the turmeric solution here in the sugar solution and try to see what happens here. So you can see here that no color change is taking place. Again, if we put in the salt solution also, no color change will take place. It means they are neither acid nor base. So now we will start with the neutralization reactions. So what is neutralization reaction? Here if we talk about the acids and the bases, so acid and base, they are opposite to each other. Acid and base, they are opposite to each other. So when we react these acid and base, so there will be no effect. It will be neutral. Okay, they will become neutral. And what is the reaction? If we put a base with the acid, then it will form salt plus water. Okay, so this is the reaction. So when we are reacting a particular substance, suppose it is an acid with a base, it will give salt plus water. Okay, so now we are going to perform the activity to see that when the acid and base they are put together, then what is the effect. So this is the vinegar, and we have tested it that it is an acid, and this is the soap solution. So now we have to see that whether when we put the base in an acid or an acid in a base, so whether they become neutral or not. So let us try with the litmus paper. So when we are putting this litmus paper, and this is blue litmus paper, so when we are putting it into the acid, you can see it is turning into red. So now if neutral reaction will take place, then we'll put this red litmus paper in the base, it will turn into blue. Let us see whether the effect is taking place or not. So you can see here, this red litmus has turned into blue. It means when we put an acid and a base together, it gives a neutral solution. So you can see the litmus paper from red, it has turned into blue. Now again let us put this turmeric solution now in this soap solution. As you can see, it is turning red. Yes, it has turned into red. Now what we will do, in order to see that when this basic solution is put into this acidic solution, what is the effect. So let us put it here. So you can see this red solution, this red basic solution, when it mixed with the acid, it became neutral. Okay, so this is how the acid and the base reacts. Now we'll put this Turmeric solution in this acid, which is the vinegar. So you can see the color change, it is becoming pink. Now if we want to bring back the same color of the vinegar from pink, we will put the bases. If we put the bases here and the color of pink disappears from it, it means it is becoming neutral solution. So let us try. It is poured. So you can see here the color from red, it is becoming white, means the original color of the vinegar. So this was all about the acid base